alias The Nuder 2. Teraz tížiš, doraz. Či to bol zaklinač, ja neviem, tohto nepoznám. Hej, ideme zahrať chlapci iba úvod večera, iba tú prvú hodinku. Arena, minihra v bojovom turnaji. Dám to nastavenia trošku tichšie asi, či? Ešte tichšie? Možno ešte tichšie. Dobre? Vidím, že chemo zabralo.
Vidím, že chemoterapia zabrala super nízko.
Tie dialógy nech sú, to nevadí. Pozícia zaklinače 1 chybí. Ty kokot, čiže musím nadať toto, alebo nemusím? Je to jedno? Netreba? Chceš nejdřív začít s výukou? Nie? OK, stredná. Vysoká, temná, šílená. Pokud Geralt zemře, hra definitívne končí? Tebe jebe. Hra je vyvážená pro celý si zážitek z RPG, to chcem, že mám piči, že ani nemám sami debatu žiadnu, je mi to jedno. Pravdou jest, že nalezneš ničehož odpudivejšieho než ona monstra, viedmáky zvaná, kteráž to stojí proti vší přirozenosti, nepsou splozenci ohavného bosoráctví a démonu vzývání. Jsou lotry beze cti, svědomí a zábran, právými stvůrami pekel.
Rok Restl. Ahoj vlasak, aký si mal den. Joj full resterec.
Uplynulo 6 let. Na celém severu řadí hladomor a nemoci. Elfové a trpaslíci žijí v getech a stále víc jich prchá do lesu, kde se přidávají k jednotkám. V Temerii se neznámý vrah pokouší zabít krále Foltesta. Umírá však rukou Geralta z Rivie, profesionálního zabíjaka nestvůry. Uplyne měsíc. Na březích řeky Pontar Fosrová armáda konečně potlačila občanské nepokoje v zemi, přesto se cenu triumfu zmizlo Mido. Temerie, rok 1271. Daryl, ďakujem ti, jak se rozdíke Steve Meister a živá mŕtvola 20. Ďakujem pekne. Kopky hradu Lavalette, 3 dny po bitvě. Dáš? Už hrám?
Come on, sixes. Daddy needs you. Oh, shit. Ha! 20 orange to Grandad.
Gamblery.
Looky there. He's awake. You daft! Don't go in there! Shut it. He's...
OK, čiže trošku dáme tichšie dialógy. Davík na mení česky.
Am I right, Master Geralt?
Yeah.
Roll again! Why? The dice didn't roll! Calling me a cheat? Take it back. Look, he's awake again. Monster Slayer, my ass. A regular whoreson. I heard witches all start out as roadside orphans taken in by mages. Mages who experiment on them. Folks say they plough witches come the equinox. That's how they get those spooky eyes.
Enough! Take him down and put him in the interrogation room. I thought you died. I'm not so easy to kill.
Polšinu môžem jebať do huby. Alebo polku do zadku. Vyber si.
I don't believe we've been introduced. Vernon Roach.
Vernon Roach, kdyby ich mohol potrebovať ti rukou.
Fuck you.
Počkaj, to som nechcel.
Nasty. But after we've been through so much.
Same side of the barricade then. Opposite sides of the table now.
You can change that.
You want me to sit on your lap?
Vess! Unshackle him.
Chceš si do piče kdo? Bez?
You will tell me everything you remember. The entire assault. And all that happened in the Solar.
And if I refuse?
I shall have to beat you. I've commanded the Special Forces for a while. Got good at beating others. You're a Witcher. You'd endure much.
You better believe it.
Worst case scenario, you'll suffer through it, go back to your cell, and tomorrow, they'll publicly gut you, skin you, and hang you.
Just like that? For nothing?
Stáhnout z kože, ty kokot, to musí byť pekne nepríjemné.
Downright praiseworthy. Where should I start?
It was a long day. I wish to hear the important bits.
To ráno, kdy mne král zavolal. V kláštore sme sa rozdelili. Útok. To ráno, kdy mne král zavolal.
Just so we're clear on this, I was not eager to go into battle, but Foltest is not someone you refuse.
Den útoku. Aký je zjazvený. Ukáž mi ju, dodáme. Nič tmavé, čet. Koko! Ale kokot. Seva.
Witcher, are you up? His Majesty, King of Tiberia, Pontar, Mahakam, and Sodden, Senior Protector of Bruges, summons Master Geralt to appear before him.
Tell him I'll be there shortly.
Sorry to intrude like this, milady, but the king...
We heard you.
Kazičuk
Pleasant day to you,
pojebaný.
milady. Witcher.
Stupid war. Could have been such a beautiful morning.
A war can never be stupid when waged by your king.
Žiadne moudré války neexistujú.
A wise war is a contradiction, Triss.
Then maybe you know just how I should advise our lustful monarch.
Stop falling in love, sire no further bastards, and don't wage stupid wars.
Genius. You know, these bastards could vie for the throne in the future? Then we'd have an even more senseless conflict.
Which doesn't change the fact that...
I know. Foltest and the other northern monarchs are neither the smartest nor the most refined. But they're kings, one of whom we serve.
And I'll see Foltest is summoned, protect him if need be. But once the castle falls, we leave.
Did you dream of the Wild Hunt again?
Divoký hon. Vlastne lepšie svarby tak prasa furt. Ten sen. Zvied hlásil, že zahľadil draka. Už si zistila niečo o tom vrahovi?
The unlucky assassin? How did the autopsy go?
It was a nightmare. In the months since you killed him, the king's medics poked around in his corpse like a bunch of amateurs. What arrived in that cart? Well, I wouldn't even call it a corpse.
Foltest has some trust
potrebujem
issues.
poškrábať ruky.
Did you learn anything?
His pupils suggested he could probably see in the dark as well as you. I couldn't put an age on him.
The killer snuck past all the guards and nearly killed Foltest and me a month ago. And now you tell me he was a witcher?
Possibly. I'm just saying what the autopsy showed. I haven't told anyone, nor do I plan
To
to.
sa bavia o tom,
I
že...
know what it
To
can
sa bavia
do.
o tom na lodi?
You might be a savior, a king's witcher now, but masters can be as fickle as the cults they
Či nie?
ride.
Bože, ty kopu, vidíš, daj mi sekundu, ja si musím okamžite nastriekať na hlavu kyselinu, nech mi to zíde do piče. Morko. Na 5 minút mám pauzu od toho. Dobre, či máme 5 minút, to je stavok na to servero asi, alebo 3 minúty. Chat cleaner, čo si spravili svine? Stojí ti cicina? Aj mne. Zed hlásil, že zahľadil draka.
One of the scouts swears he saw a dragon down by the river. Claims he ran into a Scoia'tael unit. That would have been it if the dragon hadn't swooped down. The elves apparently bowed in prayer and he escaped.
A dragon in the midst of civilization? Oh, please. Besides, does it matter? Witchers don't hunt dragons. Or has something changed?
Nothing's changed. And you're right. It's probably not a dragon. Although it could be a forktail or a slizzard.
Ja som to myslel, že nebude vyverná.
The scout ran into some elves and scurried away. That's how that story begins and ends.
Ten sen.
I get the feeling that dream's important. Running frantically through the forest. The wild hunt. They're the last things I remember. I wake up and try to relive the dream and the memory, hoping I'll find some guidance. Some clue to grab onto. Something that'll help me recover my memory.
Dreams can be very powerful. Some people claim they can even shape reality.
People claim a lot of things. The problem
Yeah,
is,
absolutely.
it's often nonsense.
We'll know in time. I'm sure of it.
A ja som hral ako prvého večera trojku, potom jednotku a až teraz dvojku, ja som jeblý. Je čas ísť.
All right. Time to look to the lustful king and
That's
his
your
stupid
story.
war.
I'll join you later.
Svrbie ako pot. Čo mluviť si? Tyko, aký movement, ukáž? Inventár je ičko, normálne, máme tu nejaké vecičky. Nemôžem to niečo zobrať? Zvied hlásil, tak zatím
I'll
30.
join you later.
Ukáž. F5, ukladať. To je ukladanie hry. Počkaj, než niečo spravíme, čo nemôžu zvonútra. Taký veľký. Odkud chceš, bažante? Z bahnic. Máš bahna plnou prdel. Rozkaz, seržante. Jdi za králem Foltestem, okej?
Looky there, you boy, it's that Witcher. Geralt of Rivia ought to know about amulets.
Witcher, sir. I have a question.
Choď do piče s otázkami. Jakú máš otázku, bráčko?
Trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out of them. Must be shitting themselves on the wall.
Word is, way up north, there's a tribe of wild men who go into battle stark naked.
Where it's you'll have your trousers protecting your jewels, and that magic amulet.
We know each other.
Don't recognise your old mates. We're the Grinfrid Reavers.
Krimfričtí sekáči.
As did Boholt. After the hunt for the Golden Dragon, he took a spill and hit his head on a rock. He can still be a beast in battle, but besides that, he don't do much save eat and shit. Rarely even lusts after women.
I doubt that's amnesia.
I'm Kenneth, and this one here they call Desperate, and this is Newborn.
Tá hudba je náhlas moc.
Apprenticing with us. I haven't had much luck.
Tá hudba je proste kokocky moc nahlas, šet. Ako je dobrá, ale choď do piče. To je zvuky do piče.
I mean, we all got a little riled. But those are bygones, as I see it.
We'd have set you free. The sorcerers, too. Boholt was just fooling about the raping and all.
O jakou sásku jde?
What kind of trouble are you in now?
It's a matter of life, death, and quite a bit of coin in point of fact. New boy bet tonight that he'd survive the assault and his shirt and knickers alone. Drunk a bit by then, I admit, but a wager's a wager. Our honor's at stake.
A soldier's honor versus a knight's. I think I get it.
The very core of the matter, Witcher. We're slated to go in the first wave, so the going's liable to be hard. New boy's brave, but he can't survive by courage alone. In any case, we've come into this bauble that's supposed to protect it, magically like. You aren't casting an expert's glance at it, seeing as sorcery and such is not
No, ukáž mi ten talizmán, možno predám niekde. Ma také by som chcel.
Your wolf medallion, I saw it shake.
It reacts to magic.
So it's true, what the priest said. Hear that, new boy? You'll be safe. We'll fleece that night, we will.
Svízo už si doma? Jako bolo? Amul by mohol pomoci, o tom pochybujú. Kde si to sehnal?
Where did you get this talisman?
We came by it, let's say. We were on patrol, see, and ran into a couple of novice priestesses praying at this shrine. They were nice, smiling and all.
We done wanted to take them two on patrol. But...
Shut it! Boholt had one of his rare moments of clairvoyance, went rummaging in the shrine and found the amulet.
Who knows what goes on in that head of his? But every now and then he wakes up as good old Boholt.
Aye, he still cuts them down with a single wallop. In any case, we took the amulet and went off to find the rest of the patrol. Oh, the wonders we saw. First, ran into some squirrels. Arrows flying everywhere, but we came through untouched. Barely 3 of the others still standing when a dragon swooped down. The elves fell to their knees. We all legged it.
Elfové padali na kolena.
Though it failed to protect the shrine from your patrolling.
Aye, true. Well, now we don't know what to think.
Řekl bych, že by vám ten amulet mohl pomoci. Je kouzelný, o tom není sporu, ale jaká magie to je, to nevím. Ja ojebem chat a on zomre, lebo sa bude na ňo spoliehať chat. Chápete? Sa podíľa tvojich 13, 37, uletávaš, ďakujem ti, Kali, povie 42 mesiacov, hej chláni, veľké dík, díkes. Ja ho ojebem chat, že mu pomôže.
Who knows? The amulet just might help.
All right, that settles it. The Witcher says the amulet will help.
Fucking hell. I'll not go into battle in my knickers alone.
No, kid, we win that wager, we'll be rich men, remember that? Besides, what's the joy in taking a castle in full plate? They'll sing ballads about you, I tell you. The sound of the assembly, that's us. Thanks, Witcher. We'll be sure to get you a share of those winnings.
And who knows? We might get another shot of that golden dragon someday.
Protože to už teraz ovlivňuje, myslím si, že tá hudba im to jebe na hlavu. Tá hudba ako jebe im? Tak je nahlas. Dúma furt počúvať, ty kokot. Keď mám počúvať 30 hodín tú hudbu, tak sa dovracam normálne.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the pulp out
Ja
of
som
them.
za tým kráľom najskôr, chodil do pičovania.
Those trebuchets are fucking pounding the... You seek the king. He waits near the machine. No reason to go in here.
Armor of courage. Have no mercy. The gods be with you.
You going into battle, Geralt?
To battle!
A beautiful day for battle. Fear not, Excellency. We're out of range of their arbalists.
Ja sa nebojím,
I am no
Ráško.
warrior, sire. I must admit, I prefer to joust verbally or with a pen.
Finally! Traitors of the realm boil tar on the walls while you dally with the royal advisor.
How may I assist you, sire?
We mount an assault today, and you'll be at my side. Follow me, gentlemen. Let's not keep the traitors waiting.
Koľko to bolo blízko.
Sire, you said we were out of range.
That was a ballista, Excellency. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away. A deadly and very costly weapon. An experienced crew can cock and release 2 bolts each minute. Yet it has one flaw.
Your Grace, please take cover.
The recoil of the arms is so strong upon firing that the weapon shifts. It simply cannot hit the same spot twice.
I had no idea Your Grace was a learned military engineer.
I'm not. I gave the Baroness those ballistae 2 years ago for her birthday.
Sire.
What say you, Excellency, of men who live in spite of such wounds?
And what say you, Your Grace, of soldiers who inflict them?
Those who did this live no more.
Master Geralt, I wish to converse with you once the storm of battle has subsided.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I plan to leave the royal court as soon as possible.
Might I know why?
Too often they take me for someone I'm not.
What do they call you, soldier? Wait. You served with me at Brenneran during our foray into the Pontar Valley. Norman Saylor. Still an arbalist?
Yes, sir. Fate has not been kind to me.
Ha! Norman Sador, for your years of faithful service to the Crown, I appoint you Decurion of the Arbalists. Onwards, gentlemen. No reason to dawdle.
Masový fall test? Yes, sir. Ten vyzerá jak Jordan Pierre, baby.
Forgive my candor, Majesty, but I must ask, what fate awaits the royal bastards when...
They're my children. If I hear bastard one more time, someone will die. Painfully.
Your Grace, forgive me. But the laws of succession are irrefutably clear.
Piss on the laws. I'll change them if need be. Above all, I'll not allow a band of treacherous barons to use my children as their banner.
Your Majesty is entirely within his rights.
Ada is dead, and I have no other children.
I see.
This conversation is over, Excellency. Please retire to your tent. Black One's in my camp before a battle. What has the world come to? Nothing would make me happier than returning his shriveled head to Emir in a sack. But Triss Merigold insisted I be patient
Černým
and
táboře a
courteous.
zadám převídou, kam ten svět
Was I?
spěje. Jako vždycky, pane. Ne tak docela, pane. Jako
I
vždycky,
couldn't
pane.
have handled it better myself.
Ha! I always knew you were one of us.
Jasné, bráško.
And bugger
Jsem
what
jedním z
folks
vás.
say. They talked about Ada no end. Have you learned anything about the assassin?
Možná to byl zaklínač. Nic nové nevím.
Nothing new, sire. A month's passed and we don't know any more than we knew when we began. This investigation's going nowhere.
My agents have learned little also. But we'll find the culprits. It's just a question of time. Now for the battle. I want you at my side today. Then you may go where you please.
Thank you, sire.
Where are you aiming, imbeciles? Soldier! Spyglass!
To mi bojím, jak film skôr.
What is going on up there?
Zahráme prolog.
The gods count Echeverry! Catch, Witcher. Aim for the rogue with the red plume. Not 6 months ago, he swore eternal
Červeným
friendship to
kokolem.
me. Quickly! How much higher?
S červeným chocholem? Tak si kokot?
Two and a half degrees.
To je nižšie.
Did we hit the bastard?
He ducked.
Damn it. We'll get him on the walls. Follow me, Witcher.
Tak tebe jebe na hlavu, ty kokot, to mal jednu šancu len? To je ale kokot. Worst ending already, ale hovno. Mad Ray, Bjarvých Saints, robí sa to rýsa, ďakujem vám pekne. Peter Jelly 35, ďakujem ti. Sa podívať ten top D tvoj, ďakujem. Niečo by som... Mákajte, kurva!
You know, Witcher, I'm prepared to forgive Louisa. All she need do is to kneel before her king.
Very noble of you.
Are you mocking me? Never mind. I'm certain Louisa will realize her mistakes. Besides, children should have a mother.
I'm lost.
It's quite simple. Louisa and I had a bit of a tiff. She made demands I could not fulfill. Understand?
I think so.
Count Etcheverry and others immediately intervened, all noble, all sympathetic. They claimed the evil king would take her children, but they would protect them, even place them on the throne. And the Baroness was duped. Her motherly love used. In truth, they desire privileges that would weaken the throne.
That's a swiving soldier's life. Taking orders, smash your foe. Going and country there, your wife. And a long road at your toe.
Co to? Nič. Žiadna panika, že mi umrel. Hlava na to stále. Do boje! Vyhrál.
This I like. Eyes on the bridge! We're nearly there! Weapons at the ready!
Co chcete vyhrát?
That tower was ridiculous.
It was designed to break the rebels' morale.
A bunch of lords and lordlings took a ride to then pompously stride on top of the walls, while the real army fought and died below them in the shit and piss-filled streets.
If years of service have taught me anything, it's that the Highborn don the best costumes and get the best vantage points, whether at a ball or in battle. But it's not the time for that kind of jousting, Witcher. Continue your story.
Útok.
Things went relatively smoothly after we came out of that tower. That is, until we ran into Arian Lavalette.
Lavalente. Proč mám za Lidl kapucu nechudu na sebe? Mami? Jak si vybral? To byla Eva.
Traitors! Take no... Lord Suxon, you shall push for the center aisle and bring down that gate.
It's a good day to kill, your majesty! Follow me, gentlemen! For Temeria!
Detská obťažnosť chalani má na sebe pyžamo a ja som ho prepichol mečom. Koľko by mal žimy
you and your men shall follow me.
To je reálna
We must capture or otherwise deal with Arian Lavalette in order to break the defenders' morale.
Yes, Your Grace.
Geralt, gentlemen, follow me for the glory!
Je tam mod, že reálna obťažnosť.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards. If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
That ballista would do the trick.
Pobij muže bránici balistu a připraví ke střelbě. No a... Ja by som vieš, sa ešte jednu vec nastaviť, aby som mal tú senzivitu menšiu. Nastavenie ovládania, citlivosť myši. To trošku lepšie. Môžem nejako skočiť dole, či to nemôžem? Počkaj, to sa nedá skákať? No ty môj blázen. Nie, nezobral som si z vyšera jednotky, postavičku, save. Teda to nebolo dôležité, čiže tak som to nebral.
Down with tyranny!
No poď. Koho tu je taký dolný? Slow motion, či to? Aha, krk. A? Dobre.
Blow the lilies! Blasphemous!
To je ale píčus.
Blow the lilies!
Ani slovo jebané. Ani slovo, že? To bola úplne, to bolo skripnuté, chápete? Aha, skripnutá, skripnutá časť hry, chcete ju zopakovať? Áno. Že tam môžeme rovnou čekať, či nemôžeme. Môžeme saveovať, zabudám, že save. Nemám to najzný blázni. To sme už mali. Nevidíme HP bar, dám nižšie veku, jasné.
Fall back, goddammit! I forbid you to die like imbeciles. Hear me! They've taken a good position, the bastards.
Čiže máme aspoň jedno nachystané počas X-mena.
If this persists, they'll pick us off like ducks, and I'm no duck. Any ideas?
Jasné.
That ballista would do the trick.
Idem ich pobiť. Hej, soho mám. Máme soho, máme proťák. A neviem čo ešte. Ja mám iba jedno znamenie, aj nemám viac. Čo som hodil? Po zemi jebeti? Čo tu na zemi? Tady som kurát hodil meč. Mám viac? Kapsy. Odejít. Vlašťovky. Požár, ty kokot. Petarda. Tečko, CTRL. Igni, ty kokot Igni. No a? Ja spravím normálne Major zo mňa.
Kill the Witcher!
Nemôžem ich prehľad.
Blasphemous!
Ticho. Poď.
Down with tyranny!
A máš to, horíš, aj ty. Horíš. Počkaj. Igni, Queen. Quen. Počkaj, jak ma trafil ten pičus? som mŕtvy. Tak to je koko na tom úhol. Čo? Heal. Zranenie, regenerácie zdraví v souboji, to chcem. Pouze během meditace, tak si kokot. Petardy. Počúvaj, to je jaká pičovina, že nemôžem použiť použít iba v meditaci, čo je ako? Čajka. To je stupidné. Tady som mŕtvý dát, hej? Dám save rýchlo. Nelze ukládat. To je kokot vyjebaný! Počúvaj, prečo si budem dať elixír, len keď meditujem? Čo to je za pičovinu? To je jeble. Neviem, ale nás to parkne hovorím. Prečo len na nás teda vymažem do pizdu. Prečo sa to nemôže potion? Zabite ich, dievol. Že nechápu, prečo musíš dávať obtížnosť na interiérov nemáš?
Slyšíte, jak rostou ty vlasy. Restul BTV, nechceš dát
Deres píču.
Fall back! They've taken...
Hej, dávam aj heavy.
That ballista would do the trick.
Kveň aj hele, kvení náhodou ten štít na jeden úder. No ukáž, dáme ešte mu šancu. Takže ja môžem používať to iba pičoviny počas meditácie, to jebem, takže ja chcem chat. Takže štít budem používať. Uložím to aj tu, aj dole, nech to nemusíme opakovať jak dementi. Hra byla uložená. Dobre, vybavenka. Dáme najskôr Igni asi, nie? Igni bude najlepší asi. Na týchto idiotov.
Stand your ground!
Dobre. Upalovač takzvaný.
Blow the lilies!
Už dáme ešte jeden za týmto sa mi zdá niekde. Ukáž, no jasné. Ešte ďalší. Zabuď. Čo? Konečne, pičus. To musím skúsiť nejako zachrbačeť. Strašne som mu zajebal teraz. To je ono. Toto bol problém, chat, kokot. Toto bol problém. Bože, nebudem musieť tráfať ja, že nie?
Kill the Witcher!
Zas tento pičus. Aha. Tu máš. Pičusáku. Ticho. To je môj prvé playthrough tejto hry. Ale jebe vám už. Aha.
Stand your ground!
Double oheň. A ľud. Nemôžem ho zobrať ešte. Presne, to je ono.
The towermen! Storm the tower! The gods are with us!
Oreny, chcem. Prsteň, no a... Ja môžem lutovať iba keď toto zmačknem? Prsteníček. Ja to zoberiem všetko, čo tu bude. Železný prstínek. Je nejaká skrátka, že vzít vše? Že ako tlačítko môžem to spravil? Tu je čosi. Tu sa vylepšujú moje štatistiky. Aha. No, na 5 minút. Á, spaceom. OK. Cháni.
Kill the Witcher!
Kill the Witcher! Nejaká máš to tak nezabiješ. Ja vôbec neviem, či v tejto hre vôbec dokážem zomrieť, aspoň raz. Odteraz, nemyslím doteraz všetko.
Kill the Witcher!
Do 5 minút skapem. Chlapci, ak do konca prologu neskapem, tak čo? Nedá sa zobrať.
Blow the lilies!
Pomohli si úplný Endriagi, niekto? Čo ja môžem skákať? Čo ja skúsim pozrieť to, ten batôž? Nemá pri sebe niečo? Ten pičusák. Jardomík odpálíš z hradieb. OK. Krátky meč. Nevím pomôcť. Vy mi to nezvládate bezo mňa. Môžem vlastne saviť asi, ne? Rozepni ho, dementa. Počúvaj, piani sme na ňoho, takže mňa. Že by som takto trhať myšou, že ja niečo mám s tým spravil, tak by som tiež mi to vadí. Len to je akéby... To má hra na joysticku alebo na čom? No pušte ma, vy mŕtky. Pozri sa. Aha, už to pochopil asi.
Poskytli zhuby, z Jesse už 10krát skapal futbol. OMEGUL.
Dajte mi vaše orény, vy mŕtky. Ten komar funguje ako v jednotke, že kliknem a ak to vlastne zelen, zakliknem znovu, alebo jak to je?
The door! Smash the door! Axemen, give me splinters!
Save. Pre istotu. Nie, keby náhodou tam, keby tam mi bugne hráče, som to saveol pre istotu. To je kdo? Bichos. Je niektorý načo, kurva. Vzít vše. Oréničky. Límel, ticho! Hej to, zbiež v tom píču. Jaký regen HPčka teraz? Čiže ja spravím z toho mága a rozjebujem na konci bossa tukov za 5 sekúnd. To vám hovorí.
Desist! Or be put down like the rabid dogs you are!
Arian Lavalette. This will be no easy task.
Surrender, Arian! You'll be treated with honor! Go plow yourself, King! Bury them in arrows! Come on, men! For Temeria!
They're well shielded.
You got a better idea?
I'll try to get inside. It shouldn't be hard if the archers provide cover.
That's the son of Louisa and the old Baron. Heir to these lands. He's hot-tempered but good with a sword. Be careful.
I'll try to reason with him.
Cover the Witcher!
Koľko vás tu je?
Die!
Som odťahol hlavu?
Down with Voltest!
Talenty si tiež mohli dávať až na tým buď mestom moci, alebo pri meditácii, že? To nemôžem asi hocikedy, či? Ukáž. Váha. Predmiet, kavoty, trofej. Pasty, vylepšení. Ktorý má hlava, kurva. Nakresí, vše. OK, nezájem. Meditácia mi nejde, chlapci, ja som už dvakrát skúšal dávať tú meditáciu, mi to nešlo ani raz dať. To asi až keď budem v inej... Možno keď prestanem rozprávať tento príbeh, ale až potom keď budem, vieš. Á, 2 talenty, tak beriem späť. Cesta neprístupná. Vývojová cesta k výcviku. Znamení, alchymie, šermírství, výcvik. Regenerácia vydrží mimo boj 25%, zdraví plus 10, umožňuje vrhať dýky, umožňuje odrážať údery ze všech smerů. OK. Napríklad. Talentov 0. Dáme regen. Dávam tu webku, chlapci, preč, vydržte. Čo dohnám ten tutoriál aspoň jebnutý. Čiže to ma nebude tak zaujať tá webka, šibe vám? Čiže to je len webka.
The famed Geralt of Rivia. You've fallen low, Witcher. Word has it you're one of the best swordsmen in the north. Time to test that rumor.
Ja nemám saving asi. Jak je libo, vzdej se a tvoji muži budou ušetřeni.
Enough slaughter. Surrender and Foltest will treat you and your men with honor.
And what guarantee is there that he'll not cut us down to the last?
None.
Foltest defiled my mother. Now he colludes with Nilfgaard.
The king leads an army. You have but a few brave men and your honor. In a minute, you may lose even those. Choose.
Hear that, men? The king sends a witcher, and we are to surrender, forgetting the very nature of honor and pride. We must choose. Shame or a witcher's sword. Is that how you would live? Will you bow your heads before Foltest?
Never!
You heard them, Witcher.
Slož zbraně hlupáku, tak si to vyřídíme spolu my dva, jak si přeješ. Slož zbraně hlupáku.
Don't be a fool. This is no game. Your men don't need to die. Surrender, and the king will show mercy.
My mother has seen enough of this king's mercy.
What'll you do? Throw yourself on my sword? Run?
He made mother a harlot, then denied her before all the realm.
True enough. But no massacre, no misguided heroism will change that. Drop your weapons.
Should anything happen to my mother, I shall find you and kill you.
A my sme to vyrozprávali? To je motáčik. Oho. Čiže dosral sa zo mňa jak kokot. By vedel, že by stal na piču. Pussy? Čiže on je loose, man. 4-krát si to prešiel, ani raz si to neprežil? Fakt? Jebe, ja tu normálne na blink to tu valím jak pán.
Arian Lavalette laid down his sword. Well, well.
Have you spoken to him?
Briefly. Just before they took him off to the torture chamber. The hard luck of a traitor. Continue.
Co sa nakoniec stalo s tým drakem? V kláštore sme sa rozdelili.
You were at my side almost all the time after the bridge collapsed.
Almost. Tell me how you got into the monastery courtyard.
Den útoku. Na easy je script, že sa vzdá. Ty jebko, že som tam mohol dať... Ježiš.
And they said we couldn't get near the walls. Half a day and the town is taken.
Report! Fighting for the castle continues, and a group of rebels have barricaded themselves inside the monastery.
What of my children?
Likely in the church as well, sire. Fen took a priest to task. Finally mumbled something about a passage neath the walls.
It would take a week to get a battering ram in here.
Axes, sire?
That will also take time. But what other course do we have? This priest. What of him? What of this passage?
I fainted before I could really get going on him. He's under guard below.
You've some work to do, Commander.
Yes, sire. Silas, you look to this door. Fen, come with me.
Witcher.
Go with me.
I've a mission for you, one suited to your abilities. Vernon can be persuasive, but he's also hot-tempered, at times losing both his self-control and his subject. You must try to find this other passage on your own. Succeed, and you'll be the envy of all Vizima.
Pane, zbouřenci barončiným dětem neublíží.
Soldiers loyal to the Lavalettes would never harm the Baroness's children.
I shall be reassured as to that when I see them, not before. We must act quickly. The rebels are dispersed, in disarray. As dim-witted as they are, I fear they could conclude the children would make good hostages.
Nie, to mám prvý krát, čo znamená to X-ko.
Maybe Roach will get something out of this priest. It's a relatively large town. I could use a hint.
I'm counting on him. But time is of the
Bylo
essence.
by to hrám tiež prvýkrát, takže
Please
neviem.
explore the area. We seek a tunnel or something similar. Beware of traps. They may have planted some. You're best suited to this. My men lack your skills.
Máš mám divnú ozvenu, ja to mám na rebráku, je to moc nahlas, takže to nebudeš akoby za chvíľu počuť, ja to fixnem.
All right, I'll go.
I'm relying on you, Witcher.
Where are
To je
those
strašne nahlas
axes?
tá hra, vieš, ja to musím nastaviť nejako. Lebo tomu jebe, dívaj sa, dialog dám ešte nižšie. Takto asi. Možno lepšie? Lepšie, vráčko. Vedí do chrámu. Mapa. Vedí do chrámu. Nájsť sám cestu, jebe im na hlavu. OK, ideme hľadať cestu do chrámu, čet. Môžem pomôcť buchače, či nie? Hej, ideme chronologicky, takže dneska kúkame Days of the Future Past, hej. Nemá jak vyťahnem zbraň. Nie, to nejde. Mapa. Kde sú questy? Questlog. Káčko, Ječko. Do chrámu. Vrahové. Sremá hlava. Ale... že rozmýšľam. Viem, že to viem, že mi neveríte, ale...
Maybe you could make a speech.
soldier, sir.
Rouse the truth, so to speak.
We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Pívečko, ja mám dole ináč pívečko, to by sme mohli dať pri filme.
The wife wants me to get her some shoes.
Preto vlastne to nemusím brať, lebo tento príbeh ešte len vyprávam, že? Takže to nemusím ani brať vôbec. Do piče, škoda. Som musel vylútiť, že ich tu pokradneme hneď týchto blázov.
And now, whoresons, you'll answer for treason.
What treason, my lord? We're simple folk and know nothing of politics.
Anyone know what the law looks like? The wife wants me to get
What will you do with us?
Aj. Ver to, svoje veci potom nájdeš vo väzení, fakt. Píče, to by som mal. Bedňa. Rezava vyjažená dýka a hadry. Chcem všetko. Prohľadať. Všetko zoberiem, kamaráde, všetko. Tam trskajú, či čo? Mňa tak svrbí tá hlava, ty môj blázen. Nič viac? Pontárske údolie. Koľko tam čo si bol, že v knížkach schované. To bude aj v knížkach schované, ako spím jak úplný cvok. RP skončilo, nechám teraz roleplay.
Anyone know what the law looks like? The wife wants me to get her some shoes.
Čo by to ovplyvnilo, keby zoberiem ten save chat? Ako chápem, že niektoré rozhodnutia, ale sú nejaké že zásadné pre hru? Kože mandragory. Doteraz si pamätám, ak sme hľadali mandragory vonom, v jednotke. Či kde sme to hľadali? Koženy.
Now, whoreson, shall answer for treason.
What will happen? What
treason, my lord? Following orders.
We're simple folk and know nothing of
Dobre, teraz.
Lavalette lost, so you whimper like dogs.
What will you do with us?
The king will decide. Now, up against the wall and shut your traps.
Dobre, hore nemôžem ísť. Tu nič není.
God help us!
Ty kokot! Tu prečo zajebal ten dement?
What have you done to her?
Shut it. Time to pay your war tax.
These people are unarmed.
This is not your concern. Get lost.
Get out of here, now.
Right. Sir.
Let's go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Pomôcť niečo stojí?
I help people. That's how I make a living.
We know. Here, take this pouch.
Find a place to hide.
I must find my wife first. They herded her away with others like cattle.
Good luck.
Čo že hneď som ich tu obral. To je kokot. A ešte im tu ľudia aj barák. Uhni do piče, prosím ťa. Dobre. Dobre, kam teraz? Tu je niečo? Sebrať bylinky. Jajko, Vajko, kde tvoj nový sáb, ďakujem ti. Čo búchajú na dvere? Á, tu sú nejaké ďalšie dvere, čet. Zamčeno. Jak to otvorím? Dobre, musíme nejako nájsť. Mňa to nechce budiť po týchto píčovinách, keď neviem, že to budeme môcť využiť tie veci vôbec. No a keď sa mám dostať do hradu, tak to musím ísť tebe šibe. Ok, tá je to nejako.
It'll be better this way for all of us.
Tady ľudia odchádzaš, čau starý, čau, dobre sa vyspí. Ježiš, bude vlastne nedela, čo zatra je pondelok, nový štart týždňa. Vycháva nejako... To vás tu je koľko? Igni. Tam nedostali, hej? Sa mi nedoplňa ten, či tá stamina pre one. A už. Oheň. Tu máš. On tu bol 1v3 normálne, blázen. Ukáž mapa. Tu isto bude nejaký barák, cez ktorý sa tam dostaneme, alebo niečo. Či tam nie priamy nejaký vzkaz máme.
Block the passage, quick!
Mage build? Ticho. Mrtko. OK, čo tu je? Otevřít zamčeno, zamčeno. Čo sebrat? Bylinky, šmernice.
Where are these whoresons coming from? I thought we'd cleared this district. Are they springing from their graves?
Prošívaná vesta, sem všetko. Sem všetko. Čiže musí byť nejaká chodba. Tajné orény. Počkaj, ja potrebujem ísť týmto smerom, že? Ja to bude uvidím sprava, alebo to odhodím nejakým znamením. Jak sa volá to, čo odhadzuje chat? To je... Nie toto, ale... Jeden? Nie, Art. Rip. Rip. Slepico. V ktorom baraku sme neboli? Špatná barva, Restt cigy.
Shut it. We're innocent.
The king will decide your fate.
Tam, kde je vúchod, ale nemám repraky a mám to naopak, mám tie repraky. Ok. Zamčeno.
Death to the sister fucker.
Dobre. To by bolo. Šplhat. Je vôbec niečo, čo neposereš? Toto je moja chyba, ty degeš retardovaný. Utopenec? Spieva utopenčie. Čím si changenem matchet? Takým tlačítkom. Dobre. Pekne ma rozjebal ten kot. Mi koľko zobral chat? Teraz sa mi niekto smial, že či ma to baví hrať na easy, kokot. Hľadám meč iba, hľadám druhý meč. Jak sa dáva? Však možno na akrobate ešte jeden je strieborný. Mám to. No poď, ste mŕtvi. Koľko? To hneď padol na zem mŕtvolka hneď, ako úplná. To, že to obesili na mŕtvoli celé. Safe. Koľko také nepríjemné stoky, ale. Čo bolo? Jebli. Oheň. Zamčeno, kurva. To môže byť niekde kľúč padnutý. Čo by som chcel moc asi, čo? Oheň. Ten utopenec si pripomína Dendoxa. Taký má takový ruky a je zelený. Jak som bol Witcher 2, vieš, po tej neviem, tá jednotka bola úplná, že jeba. A uvidíme toto, to hrám o chvíľočku. Olej, kúže. Všetko zoberiem, čo môžem, ty kokos. Všetko. Nemôžeme to upgradeovať nič.
Ďakujem za tvoje streamy, často ma pobavia. VT2TV, kedysi som zabudol pridať kartu, keď som ju menil, tak mi sub zrušilo, tak aspoň takto podporím. Veľa šťastia a nech sa darí.
Ty si pán, ty kokot! Takéto nočné dono? Vajko, dia tvojich 25 ečiek, starec. A jeden sub. Nový sub a hneď one. Aj top dono, ďakujem ti. Dík, Braško. Maj pekný nový týždeň. Pripil by som si, ale nemám čím a schriem tu normálne. Kedy končí tento oný? Nie, ja som nie... Ty koho som ich tu zvalil. Tebe jebe. Pán. Pánizmus.
Restt DJ.
Ďakujem. Vieš, čo potrebujem spraviť? Dobre, dobre, sa mi HPčko, to stačí. Kamen živlu bereme, tu ešte niečo je. No jasné, dráty, oleje. Sa bude hodiť niekedy. Zamčeno. Bereme. Čo ma to baví? Baví. Baví. Zamčeno. Počkajte, včera by som išiel späť, tomu neverím. Tu musí byť niečo otvorené. Tu je to nejak, tu mi to niečo nehrá, čo to nemôže byť takýto ojeb. Kde ideš zase? Neviem, čaká ma to volá. Ukáž, nie je tu mapa. Pretože tady je to naspäť, tam sa nedá skočiť. Cez ten mŕtku. Tu by sú nejaké dvere možno. Hej, ja možno nastavím, že ten dual stream, naraz chcem isto dual stream nastaviť na 100%. Tak niekde v tom období, keď budeme hrať Restt, alebo dohrávať Restt, tak zahráme aj ten Red Dead Redemption 2 isto. Á, už to vidím, že sa dá šplhať. Ježiš, vy mŕtky.
We can repel them! Die!
Možno aj nedostane nejaký stagger alebo niečo tento pičus. To je pičovina. Počkaj, nejaké rastlinky? Nič. Tíko voľný. To ti ako bráško asi nesplním, to ťa nebudem ojebávať. Ale pán, že sem lúpol nový sub 25 € a back to back 50 ečiek dono, to je 75, top D. Ďakujem pekne, starec. A nehrám takto s nikým, popravde. Väčšinou, keď buď hrám singlač, alebo s niekým, vieš čo, som zohraný a viem, že je kľúda sranda. Na ostrej nehrám nejakú hry teraz. Ale možno snajpneš vo Fortnite alebo v niečom. Ak hráš Fortnite, máš šancu, alebo CS-ko. Že skúdaj ešte 125 a možno s tebou potom niečo zahrá. Lolko, ty kokot. Lolko a budeš môj support na bote. A budem hrať Vaynu. Iná možnosť není. Počkaj, to vlastne koľko? Mŕtky. Počkaj, čo je?
Stand your ground! Die! Press those vermin! They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
Som mŕtvy. Ty kokot. Jak sa volá ten druhý oný? Quen.
Press those vermin.
Chod do piče do mňa, mŕtka. Nie, mne to nedal oný do piče.
They're no knights. They're traitors. Take no prisoners.
Ja neviem, jak som prežil, kokot. Fakt neviem, jak som prežil, chat. Tak, toto bola halus. Máme kľúč? Chlapci, čo je? Čo je? To stále ste nerozbili? Vy ste ale jebli. Ty by si to neužil, tak nehraj. Problém solved, bráško. Dvere sú odemčený, to je vončo. Aha, obnožené kožné rukavice. Klikať? Na easy? Nemám easy, neviem. Otvorené? Ja X-Men, dohrám tú prvú časť a ideme na to.
You have just become the most titled witcher in the world. And the wealthiest.
I'll remind you of that when this
Koľko
is
mi dá?
over, sire.
See, Vernon? Geralt succeeded.
Lucky he did. The
To ešte
priest
má
was
hodinu,
downright
tak to nemôžeme,
discourteous.
lebo
Went off to meet his gods.
I saw Skoya.
X-Men má 2, ja to neviem do 4 rána, to neviem.
Nehrávam
What colours
hru
did they
4
wear?
roky ako
Plough the
chodník,
elves.
lebo som stále v
We'll tend to them
zahraničí,
later.
ale plánujem
The
si
monastery
budúci
awaits.
mandat takto trochu zas roztočím a znenavidí ma v každej hre X-Finger ve Smart.
Skoyatel. This puzzle is beginning to come together, Geralt. You're either telling the truth or weaving a very convincing lie. I want to hear the rest.
Co sa nakoniec stalo s tým drakem?
While I remember, what happened to the dragon?
It destroyed half the castle. Killed hordes of soldiers and flew off.
Where?
In the
Where?
general direction of Edda.
To think it almost killed us all.
Arian Lavalette has surrendered the castle. Open up!
And the Baron lives?
Yeah, she lives.
Open
I'm
up!
not spiteful.
Vajko, ďakujem za to
Open
niečo,
this
vidíš
gate,
sa.
kneel before
Stoje
your king,
všade,
and I
jak
shall
si
show
to...
you mercy.
Hej, ďakujem.
Looks like we're stuck.
Indeed, and my magic's no good here. The main force down in those boats is going to beat us to town.
Want to head back to the tent? The camp will be nice and empty now. I've had enough for today.
Tempting.
Vyspíš som ešte, či už nie?
Special forces.
We want to see him! You doubt my words, dog. Open the gate now!
Open the gate.
Sire,
Vernon Roach. Tell me, Roach.
there's fighting in the town. A section of our forces crossed the river in fishing boats and swarmed the streets, burning, raping, pillaging. The Lavalettes are making a stand near the temple.
What of the Baroness?
Alive and safely tucked away.
Unsoiled, I hope.
As you ordered, sire. She's fine, and beautiful as ever. The children were not with her.
But you know where they are.
In the monastery, but we've yet to penetrate that area.
Cross, quickly.
Protect the king!
Dragon! Take cover! To the hoardings!
Protect the king! Run for the hoarding! Give my leg for a heavy thrust.
Počkaj, to je môj, ja som kopol.
It's a dragon! I can't believe it!
Marigold, stop admiring it and do something!
It's not that simple!
Before the fruit turns my army to cinder!
Witcher, how do you fight something like that?
You don't. You run.
Some professional you are.
We've got to get to the town. We might stand a chance then.
Let's
Witches don't hunt dragons. This one doesn't seem to know that.
Draky nerobím.
No idea. You're
The gates! They're at the gate! At them!
Down with protest!
Koľko sa nám jebá? Bloke.
To the tower! Back up! I'll open the gate!
Chris, otváraj!
Quickly! Go! I'll manage! can teleport myself, but not you. Run.
Triss!
The bridge is burning! Quickly, this way! Plowing dragon nearly reversed the course of the battle.
The fighting should have scared it off.
Forget the dragon. I need to hear how this story ends.
No, dlouho,
Voltes
chvíľočku.
bastards.
Odkud to
The
hráme, že?
Solar. What happened?
Všechno začalo u...
We might have arrived
Je
at the
ten
same
kokot!
time, if not for tales.
Be specific, Witcher.
Well, the archpriest told the truth.
His Majesty King Foltest of Temeria.
Arthur Tales,
Dobre,
erstwhile
asi
Count
to
of Nesvel.
stopneme, lebo musíme
I signed your sentence.
toho X-mena.
Yes, yet the
Ale
Baroness
takže
saw
by sme
fit
tu
to
boli do
pardon.
4. rána, takže to mám piče, ideme to pozrieť.
Awkward situation, to be sure.
Anais and Boosie, where are they?
The royal children.
Don't test my patience, Tales, and I'll grant you a quick death.
Confess, Foltest, before the gods and the people. Boosie and Anais are the fruit of your loins. Bow to the gods and admit the truth.
You may not have noticed, Tales, but I just took this town.
Aided by murderers, sorcerers, and a mutant for whom nothing is holy.
This is hallowed ground. You will not raise your hand against a servant of the gods.
Konec tak o polnoci. Teraz si poviem, že to zachúpim. Ty dívaj sa. Nič kúzla.
The Solar. They're in the Solar.
Pred
What is
nedávnom
this?
zomrel pes po 1
Blasphemy!
rokoch a dosť ma to zobralo. 3 dni sa so mnou nedalo rozprávať, ten, čo nezažil a nemá vzťah k zvieratám, to nepozná, tak ak máš nejaký útulok a vieš, že to pomôže, kľudne tam hoď tento donate.
Bráško, naposledy som tam hádzal. Počúvaj, naposledy mi poslali labkám 1500 € alebo koľko a nepovedali mi ani ďakujem. Takže bude najlepšie, keď kokot sa spýtaš niekoho, jaké granule potrebuje, alebo to priamo im dáš do ruky. Lebo ti hovorím, naposledy sme vyzbierali tých, koľko to bolo, že dokopy? 12 000, alebo 13, alebo ja neviem koľko ani. Tak čo ti jebe, to bola fraška ako na nás. Mňa skoro jeblo toto riešiť. Mňa skoro odjebalo. A to, jak sa dalo s tebou potrebuť rozprávať, tak to si v kľude. Ja ti hovorím, doteraz mi je z toho tak, že nech tu niekomu otrhne ruku vedľa mňa, mi to absolútne všetko jedno. Ja keby zomrela čas zo mňa normálne. Takže si vybral 12 000, ale len 1500? Nie. Práve, že my sme to normálne celé rozdali, 5,5 a 6, alebo ja neviem, koľko to bolo presne. A potom ma označil jeden túto útulok, že som ich spomenul, že pre nich robím zbierku, pritom to nie je pravda, to bolo, oni len boli jedna z možností, kam tie peniaze dáme a že nič nedostali a že to je falošná zbierka. A ja si iba hovorím, že tak vypatlaní, kokotí skurvení. Od nervov som ich tam poslal mimo zbierku svojich 1500, že vy skurvenci vyjebaní a normálne ani dík, ani nič. A potom si pozriem ich stránku a ďakovali tam, že dostali sme ty kokot, dostali sme tabletky nejaké, že 20 €, že ďakujem vám veľmi pekne a mojich 1500 u nich na účte a oni proste, že mám piči, že pohoda, nasrali ma jak kokot. Dát mu ráno. A mu dať ráno?
Quiet down, Tales. This is a church.
I'll not
Kokoti.
forget this, mutant.
Skurvenský.
You hear?
Im treba dať proste na ruku, žiadne bankový účet, žiadny. Proste prísť tam, pozrieť sa, čo robia, či to vôbec potrebujú na niečo a dať im to tam.
Tops what? Well, tops all. Damn nonsense. Geralt, you should know. Is it possible to tame a dragon?
Not as far as I know.
Then why is this reptile eating only mine, then?
Let's hope Marigold got out of there.
I'm sure she did.
If not, you'll need a new advisor, sire.
Shut up, Roach.
It's possible that the dragon simply...
Another word from you and the dragon will not be your main concern.
Enough! Both of you!
The dragon's back!
Vai, to bolo bajka, ale ty si pán. Počkaj, to už som mal akože, čo ti jebe? To som mal ako zareagovať. Ja sa kúkam, že ako kedy to príde, tá mouse 2. To je tým maličkým, ty kokot.
I can't.
Fúďa. Koľko má môj meč? Ej, Vajko, ďakujem, že som pekne starec. To je ty kokot, 185 €, ty si blázen.
You saved my life again.
Drž zahraničia, najbež to sem. Ďakujem ti, brat.
Within reason, of course.
Ale,
I need to
hej.
leave, sire. I'd like Triss Marigold to come with me, if she wants.
Are you blind? She's enamored with you. You may leave, and none shall stop you. You have my word.
Máš moje slovo. Jajko, Vajko, ty pos. Pán! Ešte nejaké veľké je pre blázna? 175 €. Top dono. Jebe. Isto je najebaný, že? Iná možnosť nejde.
Foltest. I've come for my children. Geralt, wait here. You might scare them.
Thanks be to the gods. My prayers are answered.
Keď mi to odpuchne, čet. Už čas, nie?
Go, Boosie.
That's not my father.
But it is your king, boy.
Mám v hlave textúru z Mafie 1. Jak je to bez cvičenia? Počkaj, necvičím 5 dní.
Your
Cvičím sa
triumph
jak
is
vyjebané
complete.
hovno skurvené.
The city and
5
fortress
dní
taken,
necvičím.
sire. Time to thank the forefather and the mother creatrix for this great victory.
A moment, blind man. I've not seen my children in 6 months. The gods can spare another minute. Listen to me. Your mother and I quarreled, but that is over. She was deceived.
Nie som
Evil
najebaný,
men
ale
turned her
opäť
against me.
vstávam.
These men have been punished, and
Ja
all
tej-
will be well from now. No tears, Boosie. One day you'll be king, and kings do not weep.
Armed men approach, sire. Children, go to the refectory.
My knights will soon be here. You must meet them, for one day you will rule them. Boosie, go wash your face. They must not see that you wept.
Jednou
There's
budeš
a bucket of
král.
water in the next room.
To musí byť na piču pre neho, že?
A nice. Help your brother.
Vlastne nie, je to taký easy mod. Spratek rozmaznaný. Keď vieš, že budeš kráľom. Vajko, 200 eurové, top donom streamu, chlapci. Ďakujem vám pekne. Díky si. Nejak to zvládni, kamoško. Zajtra. Tu stávanie vyjebané.
Sire, let us pray.
They must look like the royal children they are.
They have your eyes, sire.
Ale koko, to bol... To je pičus, to bol on? Ja vlastne, počkaj. To je ten, čo ho zabil na konci v jednotke, to bol tento? To je kokot. Nie? Však Lebo na konci jednotky to bola táto scéna, nie? Že sme tam rozutekali a ho tam niekto stihol zajebať. Tuším. Či to si mýlim s niečím? Bolo to tiež večer, ale nie leto, aha. Ja aj v jednotke ho nestihol zajebať, aha. Počuj, popravde, aj tak to bol pičus vyjebaný, nie? Čo on tam trtkával tú vlastnú segru, ty kuriebeti. Ja som ju miloval. Yikes. Tomu sa hovorí, že nepríjemná, skurvená situácia.
I suppose that's the extent of what you'll give me.
Does this mean I'm free?
Foltest, King of Temeria, has been murdered. Unfortunately for you, you're the only suspect.
The murderer outsmarted you, so I'm to rot in this dungeon.
Oh, no danger of you rotting. You'll have.
Convince them otherwise.
I have no
dokončíme na môj
influence over the
každodenný
court.
zarobok vybanda lenivá z chatu. Keby ste
Počkaj,
mohli,
počkaj,
zarobíte
počkaj.
bez smart, ak ti to svrbenie neprejde, skús si kúpiť Infadolen mastickú, ona je na všetko, je to zázrak a nijak neuškodí. A ešte raz dik za streamy a roky srandy.
Počkaj, prvá vec, preskočíme to, že sme poslali ďalších 30, dobre? To proste už poslal, to už, o to si prišiel už. Ďakujem. Druhá vec, nemôžem si tú mastičku najebať tam, lebo nebudem riskovať, že mi to niečo dojebe, takže musím prežiť to skurvené svrbenie. A tá najpodstatnejšia vec, že dokončíme na môj každodenný zárobok. Vy banda lenivá z chatu. To akože máš, to zarobíš 230 € denne. Počúvaj, rozmýšľam, že ako či tam nehľadáš kolegu nejakého. Ty kokot. To jaké pálky tam máš, jebe ti v Nemecku, či kde si to? 230 denne? Pán kokot. To ti prajem, starec, to je jebička. Jak to neboli riť kokot po celom dni, tak hej, som za.
For fuck's sake, you command the blue stripes.
Čo som vybral,
Do
nič.
something. The real murderer is free, and he's further and further away with every hour you spend prancing around in here.
I find the killer monk story unconvincing.
I don't claim he was a monk. He was wearing a frock, though. He sailed off in a boat with some Skoyatel.
Would you recognize him?
No problem. A mountain of meat. Never seen anyone bigger.
What would you do if you escaped?
Poviem ti nič není. Ja toho vraha dostihnu.
I'd go after the Kingslayer.
You know where to look for him?
Some Skoyatel helped him escape. That's where I'd start. I expect you might know this particular group of elves.
How'd you work that out?
They wore blue-striped masks. Trophies, I expect.
You're Veth's commando. I know where to find them. We've a trail to follow after all.
Takže máme kámoša, chat.
If you want to start over and take it easy this time, get me some food.
Now that you mention it. Restt! Bring us food and drink.
Kámoško, hen takú slúžku, to má v kľude.
Shame you didn't think of that earlier.
It's your own fault, Geralt. Your fate is in your hands.
Ja som chcel jedlo a nie skurvenú žemlu.
Thank you.
Dal by som si pivo, idem si prepočať asi. Oni pijú skôr ale víno ako pivo, nie? Či čo to majú?
Never heard of women serving in the special forces.
Restt is one of my best people.
How'd she wind up in the Blue Stripes?
I pulled her from the paws of the Scoia'tael. Just 16 when they torched her village and slaughtered everyone. The unit commander took a liking and spared her. One last thing. This file is about one Geralt of Rivia.
And Foltest's death?
Actually, Geralt's death. The report details events from 5 years ago. Rivia. Population 1,234.
1234?
In that, 253 non-humans. September the 25th, 1268. A riot erupts. A massacre ensues. The streets run with the blood of elves and dwarves. One person finds the courage to face the raging crowd. During the rioting, 76 non-humans perished, including the witcher Geralt of Rivia. Stabbed in the chest with a pitchfork by a man of whom we know only that his name was Rob, and he owed 3 crowns at the local tavern. Yennefer of Vengerberg dies trying to heal the witcher. The bodies of Geralt and the sorceress are taken away by a mysterious young girl with ashen hair. Their place of interment remains unknown.
I remember. Rivia. Yennefer.
What just happened?
I saw my own death.
And the rest? Have you regained all your memory?
That's all. I just remember the end.
Restt! Interrogation's done. Restrain the prisoner. I'll take the key.
Už je koniec, OK. Koniec prologu. Juro, či Jajko.
I sail upriver at dawn. Guards will collect you in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Eat. You'll need your strength.
Juro? Čiže on má v niku Jajko Vajko, tam nemám meno vy blázni, to je asi len, vidím tam ječka, tak som povedal Juro. Kokos.
Menší než 3 ed rest paveret.
To sa mi ináč ľúbi takýto úvod do hry, že rozprávaš vlastne, čo sa udialo.
Not yesterday, he was a hero pretty much. Everyone's man.
A teraz vlastne oni prídu a pustia ma, takže to môžem. Kedy sa to savene?
See him dashing along those walls. Can't rightly say I ever saw his sword the blade move so fast.
I thought that beast would tear him to bits when it came out of the clouds.
Delayed don't mean denied. Hangman'll do that tomorrow.
Však povedal, že prídu pre mňa stráže, kľud.
What say we teach him a lesson?
Dobre, tu budeš savenúť, ukáž, pozrieme sa načísť hru. 23:32. Ty to je 8 minút dozadu.
I'll not touch the scum. I get scurvy.
To je iba rozhovor s kým, že? Okay. Ty nechápeš? Hlavne na bitkách, čo musíme ísť pozrieť, lebo ten film má skúrené 2 hodiny a budeme tu tak do